Do you still remember your father?
I think my mother is sick. That is the only explanation I can come up with, because for the past week, she has kept talking about someone I've never met, a man, someone who, according to her, used to live with us, but I have never seen him, never heard his name, and I don't remember him ever existing. I am currently in my final year of university. I live in a dormitory nearly a 3-hour drive from home. That day, my mother called me close to midnight. I was quite surprised when Mom called, but above all, I was happy that she called me.
Hi Mom, I'm so glad you called. Just finishing up, what's up?
At first, she spoke of the day's ordinary events, asked about my studies, and discussed my future. Then, suddenly, her voice trembled as she asked me,
Do you still remember your father? I don't remember what my father looks like. It seems I've never met him since I was born.
I secretly thought that perhaps Mom, overcome with worry, had let her imagination run wild. But then she immediately said something that made me worry about her.
Know that, father.
I didn't understand what she was saying. Then she cried. That was the first time in my life I had ever heard my mother so frightened. I wondered to myself whether I had truly forgotten something, or someone who once lived among us. 2 days later, I returned home. On the familiar road back, I sensed something different. It wasn't the surroundings, but a feeling telling me that something awaited me at home. Before the house in the suburbs, where I have lived since childhood, a cool sensation mingles with joy and sorrow. I dare not open the door, but that hesitation I have forced down.
I didn't think you would come back. I miss you so much.
My mother seemed not to have slept for days. She said nothing, simply holding my hand as tears streamed down her face. My decision to return truly came at the right moment, giving her someone to lean on. Looking at her, I felt like crying. After putting my things away upstairs, I returned to the living room downstairs.
Take a good, close look at these things.
Mom had dug out every single photo she could find. She laid dozens of photo albums out in front of me. Each one was a thick volume. I looked at them, examining each photo closely. Every time I looked at a picture, memories of the past came flooding back. So much joy and so many recollections filled me with nostalgia. Photos from childhood birthdays, snapshots of summer beach vacations, pictures from my high school graduation. Everything was just ordinary, until I noticed a strange detail in so many of the photos. There was always an empty chair in the same spot, at the same distance, as if someone was supposed to be sitting there. But there was no one at all. My mother pointed to a photo taken on one of my birthdays and said,
This isn't right.
I didn't understand why she said that.
Because someone was sitting with us in that chair back then.
I looked at her, then at the photo. I had absolutely no memory of that. That evening, I brought a box of old photos up to my room. I began looking through them one by one, checking to see if there was anything unusual. Hundreds of photos. Thousands of moments. Then I found a photo that stood out. It was taken when I was about 18. I was smiling broadly. My mother was standing behind me, and in the left corner of the photo, there was a hand. Just a hand, as if the rest of the body had vanished. I turned the photo over. There was a line of faded handwriting. I read it 3 times, thought, Dad, I don't remember writing that. But the handwriting is clearly mine. I didn't sleep that night. I sat gazing at the photograph until morning. I tried to remember, really tried to remember, a face, a voice, any memory at all. But the harder I tried to remember, the more my head ached. Around the break of dawn, I received an email from an unknown address. No subject line, no sender, just an attachment. At first, I paid it no mind, but after opening it, a black and white photo. In the picture was that familiar, empty chair. And another message was sent. I don't know who the sender was, but that was the first time. I wondered if someone like that had actually existed in my family and whether we had forgotten him.